Homelessness is just one of a long list of issues facing Mexico's new president. Enrique Pena Nieto officially took his country's highest office during his inauguration ceremony on Saturday. Earlier in the week, he met with U.S. President Barack Obama and pledged to lift 15 million Mexicans out of poverty, in addition to his other ideas about the economy and drug violence. America's Now commentator Laura Carlson brings us her view on the national and international challenges this new president will face despite his declarations.
Mexico's new president, Enrique Pena Nieto, rode into office on promises of change, which is strange considering he represents the party that ruled Mexico for 71 years. He takes the reins of a nation facing some serious problems. The war on drugs launched by his predecessor, Felipe Calderón, has cost some 50,000 to 80,000 deaths over the past 6 years alone. The justice system is in shambles, as organized crime has further infiltrated public safety, judicial, and penal institutions. The number of poor in the country rose by 12 million people, and now half the population lives in poverty. Pena Nieto also faces widespread opposition. His party, the PRI, does not have an absolute majority in the legislature, so he'll have to negotiate with other forces. The PRI is known for making deals, mostly behind closed doors, and for twisting arms if necessary. Pena Nieto is very aware of that image and of accusations of vote buying against his own campaign. One of his first moves was to create a national anti-corruption commission. But since his party developed Mexico's deep-rooted system of structural corruption over the past decades, there's skepticism that the new president, despite his scrubbed image and promises of reform, will be much different. And as if challenges on the home front weren't enough, the Mexican president will have to govern with one eye on the neighbor to the north. Just days before taking office, Pena Nieto visited the United States. The public part of the meeting between Obama and Pena teams was mostly an exchange of niceties. Both new administrations were keen to downplay their drug war alliance, given the public outcry against the results of the security strategy in Mexico and U.S. voters' recent decision to legalize marijuana in 2 states. The United States has focused nearly all its aid to Mexico on the drug war since 2008, and Obama has no intention of modifying a strategy that's given the U.S. unprecedented influence in Mexican national security. Pena Nieto has said he wants to adjust the strategy and focus on the economy and other issues. Washington insiders note that Mexico and Latin America in general has high geopolitical importance for the next Obama government. This stems from the perceived needs to contain or offset the power of China and to assure secure access to energy sources, meaning oil. Mexico's proximity and dependency on the U.S. economy makes Washington a point of reference for national policy. Between pressures from the north and internal challenges, Mexico's next president has his work cut out for him. For America's Now, I'm Laura Carlson.